What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Georgia State Panthers Dynasty and NCAA Football 14. Welcome to Round Rock, Texas, the site of this week's game between your Georgia State Panthers and the Texas State Bobcats. You look at the Sun Belt standings here. Texas State is 0-2 in conference play. Georgia State is 0-1. Both teams coming to this game 2-4 on the season, looking for that third win of the season, and it's going to be a pretty evenly matched game. The game's about to get started, so we'll send you down to the field. You can see Tyler Arndt is the impact player for Texas State. 17 for 25, 251 yards and a touchdown in last week's game. And the Texas State Bobcats will get this game going on offense. And on the first play, Arndt on the read option. He's going to take this one himself. Breaks that tackle, gets the first down, taken down by the ankles around the 40-yard line. 2nd and 8 now for the Bobcats. Arndt is going to hand off to Terrence Frank up the middle for the first down and more. 13 yards on that rushing play, setting up 1st and 10 for the Bobcats in Panthers territory. Arndt in the shotgun now. He is going to hand off to Franks again up the middle, and Franks is going to get 9 yards on that rushing play. So some good rushing early on in this game by the Texas State Bobcats. 3rd and 1 now. Arndt's going to hand off to Franks, and he's stuffed in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. That's going to set up this long 56-yard field goal attempt almost from midfield. The kick is up, and it is wide left. That would have been good if it was online. And we have a studio update here. Number 3, Florida goes down to Missouri 45-24, and number 8, Alabama beats Arkansas 31-24 to improve to 6-1. Ronnie Bell and their Georgia State Panthers come out in the offense now. Hand off to Gerald House up the middle for 3 yards. That's going to set up 2nd down and 7 on the next play. Bell under center. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to fire quickly for Danny Williams, and he drops that one. Would have been a 1st down, but instead it's 3rd and 7. Bell under center now. He's going to drop back to pass here. He's looking. He's going to take off here. He's going to roll to the right, and he is going to get taken down after a 2-yard gain. That would force the Panthers to punt, and Texas State takes over. Arndt's going to hand off to Franks again. Terrence Franks up the middle, and he's going to get 9 yards on that rush. Around midfield now on 1st and 10. Arndt's going to drop back to pass. He's going to fire, hit Battle, and Battle has that catch for a 9-yard gain. Isaiah Battle has that catch, setting up 2nd and 1. Arndt out of the shotgun here. He's going to take this one on read option again, and he has the 1st down and a little bit more. 4 yards on that QB keeper, setting up 1st and 10 for the Texas State Bobcats. 1st and 10 now. Arndt's going to take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. Another read option here. This side, time to the left side. He's going to break that tackle, get the 1st down and more down to the 11-yard line. 2nd and 9 now. Arndt's going to take the snap, and he is going to go on the triple option here. Take it himself, and then pitch it to Mercer. And Mercer's into the end zone for the touchdown. And that puts the Texas State Bobcats up 7-0 over the Georgia State Panthers. And the first quarter would end that way. Texas State on top, 7-0 over Georgia State. Ben McLean's in the game now here in the 2nd quarter after Ronnie Bell was injured in the 1st quarter. McLean back to pass. He's going to fire deep for Hill, and this one's picked off by Texas State. Return to the 25-yard line, and Texas State takes over here. Arnott's going to take the snap here on 2nd and 8. He's going to fire to Franks on a screenplay, and Franks is going to break one tackle and get taken down after a 5-yard gain, 3 yards short of the 1st down. So 3rd and 3. Georgia State's going to send the house on a blitz here, and Arnott's going to fire deep to Isaiah Battle. Battle will break the tackle by McClendon, and Isaiah battles into the end zone for the touchdown on a 69-yard touchdown pass and catch. Texas State is ahead now 14-0 over the Panthers. Bell's back in the game here in the 2nd quarter. He's dropping back to pass. He's going to fire over the middle to Hill. Hill has that catch, and he's taken down after a 17-yard reception. First and 10 now. Bell under center. He will fake the handoff. He's going to roll out right, throw on the run, and hit Albert Wilson for a first down near midfield. A 16-yard catch. First and 10, Panthers. Bell under center here. He's going to take the snap, drop back to pass. He's going to fire quickly to Hill. Hill has that catch, and 1, 2, 3 broken tackles there before he's taken down at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 7 now for the Panthers. Bell's dropping back to pass here. He's going to fire to Albert Wilson here for the first down catch on the curl route. A 13-yard reception. First and goal, Georgia State. Bell in the shotgun. He'll take the snap here, and he's going to take this one himself up the middle for the touchdown on the read option play, and Georgia State has cut Texas State's lead in half to 7 points after that Ronnie Bell touchdown. Arnott now and the Texas State Bobcats back out there on offense, and Arnott has all day here to pass. He's looking for a receiver. He's going to fire deep to Bradley Miller, and Miller has that catch for a 31-yard gain. First and 10 now. Arnott's going to take the snap, drop back to pass. He's going to fire to Miller again, and Miller has the first down and more after an 18-yard reception. Almost 50 yards there on 2 catches for Bradley Miller. First and 10 now. Arnott's going to hand off to Franks up the middle. Franks is going to get 9.5 yards on that rushing play, setting up 2nd and inches on the next play. Arnott will take the snap, hand off to Franks to the left side. He's going to juke that defender, and he's going to get around that one, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. And Texas State is now on top, 21-7 over Georgia State here in the second quarter, and they would add a field goal late in the second quarter to make it 24-7 at the halftime. Texas State on top of Georgia State.
We played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. The lead at halftime, much larger than any of us anticipated. I know I'm surprised. I can see it in your face watching the game. You're a little bit surprised. You think these coaching staffs are shocked, but on both sides. One that has the lead and the other one that needs to come back.
Well, I think one side's probably going, yeah, this is just how we drew it up, but the other side's probably going, what happened? I think that it's going to be interesting in the second half because you are surprised, you are shocked, and now as a coach, you got to adjust. You got to get these guys to believe and understand that it went that way in the first half. We're not that bad. They're not that good. So let's come out in the second half and execute because our game plan will work if we continue to work. We have to have, listen, big plays have to come our way. We have to force some turnovers, but if we stay aggressive, good things can happen and we can get back in this ballgame.
David and I will stay locked in on everything going on in college football. Just going to wrap it up here in the studio. Just about time to get you out to your second half. Brad and Kirk ready with a call.
Georgia State will get the ball to start the second half. Bell's in the shotgun here. He's going to take the snap, drop back, and he's going to have to scramble out of the pocket here to try to avoid the sack, and he cannot do that. He loses 12 yards on that sack. 3rd and 22 now. Bell in the shotgun, back to pass. He's going to fire for the sideline here, and Albert Wilson and Trey Gunn's going to pick that one off. His second interception of the day. That turnover would lead to this 54-yard field goal attempt, which is up and good, and Texas State is ahead now 24-7, and USC and Notre Dame are playing, and Notre Dame's ahead 24-0, and Texas State, is ahead 27-7 after that field goal. Bell hits Williams here on that pass play. Danny Williams gets the first down. 1st and 10, Panthers, and Bell is going to drop back to pass here, fake the handoff, and he's going to fire for Wilson, and it was almost caught and almost picked off in the same play. 2nd and 10 now. Bell is going to fake the handoff, read option, cut it back up the middle, and he'll get taken down after a 7-yard gain. 3rd and 3 now for the Georgia State Panthers. Bell under center here. He is going to hand off to Gerald House up the middle. He's going to break a few tackles and get taken down, but not before he gets the first down across midfield. 1st and 10. Bell under center. Dropping back to pass here. He's going to fire deep, throw it up for Wilson, and he has it and drops it. Albert Wilson had that catch, but dropped it. 2nd and 10 now. Bell's going to hand off to Travis Evans. He's going to go left side. He's going to get the first down and more. Steps out of bounds there after a 15-yard rush. 3rd and 10 now. Bell in the shotgun, back to pass. He's going to get sacked for an 8-yard loss, setting up 4th and 18. And you think Georgia State would punt, but Coach Chip Lowen wants to go for it, being down by 20 points. Bell out of the shotgun, back to pass. He's looking, and he's getting sacked again. A 9-yard loss, and Georgia State turns the ball over. 1st and 10. Arnott's going to hand off to Franks right side, and Franks is going to get 6 yards on that running play, setting up 3rd and 3. Georgia State's going to send the house again on the blitz, and last time they did this, they were beat deep. And again, Arnott's going to hit Isaiah Battle deep for the 50-yard touchdown. 2nd time today they have beaten Georgia State on that play. Later on in the 3rd, Bell's back to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket here. He's taken off on his own here. He has the 1st down and open field ahead of him. He's finally taken down here after he gets back up and re-tackled there. A 21-yard gain. That would end up being a turnover on downs after another 4th down. And the 3rd quarter ends with Texas State ahead, 34-7 over Georgia State. This game's all but over here to start the 4th quarter. Texas State up 34-7. Arnott back to pass. He's going to hit Bradley Miller. Miller has the 1st down catch up to midfield. A 19-yard reception. 1st and 10 for Texas State. Arnott now in the shotgun again. He's going to hand off to Terrence Franks up the middle for about 7 yards, and there's a late flag on the play. Let's check and see what it is, and it looks like it is going to be a 15-yard face mask, so add some yards to the end of that run. 3rd and 5 now. Arnott back to pass here. He's going to fire for the sideline, and that one's caught by Mercer. Mercer has the 1st down catch and a 9-yard reception. 2nd and 6 now. Arnott's going to take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff, read option, cut it back up the middle. He has the 1st down at the 5-yard line, setting up 1st and goal for Texas State. 3rd and goal. Arnott's going to take the snap here. He's going to fire quickly on the wide receiver screen, and Erickson's in the end zone. Andy Erickson, a 5-yard touchdown, and Texas State is ahead 41-7. Looking at the defensive stats here, Georgia State was not able to get any pressure or any turnovers in this game, and that could be their downfall. Bell and the Panthers back out there, and Bell's going to fire for Danny Williams down to the Bobcats' 40-yard line. It's a 1st down catch. 2nd and 10 now. Bell in the shotgun, back to pass. He's going to fire over the middle to Albert Wilson. Breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles, and he's inside the 10. Can he get in? He does. Touchdown, Georgia State Panthers. A 40-yard touchdown reception by Albert Wilson, and that makes the score 41-14 now. And Georgia State would not get the ball back in this game. The next possession, Texas State would run the clock out, and they would take this game. Tyler Arnott is your player of the game. Almost perfect on the day. 18 for 20, 256, 3 touchdowns, 7 carries, 45 yards. And Texas State takes this one running away over Georgia State. The final score of the game, Texas State 41, Georgia State 14. Let's take a look at some scores from around the country today. Boise State defeats Nevada 42-20. Notre Dame beats number 5 USC 31-17, and number 18 Ohio State beats Iowa 54-24. Taking a look at the game stats from our game today, Texas State dominated in every category: first downs, rushing yards, passing yards, turnovers, and time possession. They just dominated this game in a 41-14 victory over Georgia State. Players of the game for Georgia State: Ronnie Bell, 9 for 25, 176 yards, 12 carries, 2 total touchdowns. Not really worthy of a player of the game. Joseph Peterson, 8 tackles. Head coach Chip Nolan is now a level 6 head coach, and we can upgrade him. We'll upgrade him to the closer. Give us 500 more points for recruiting in weeks 8 through 15. James Wright, the outside linebacker we were going for, has committed to South Alabama, so we can miss that. We added a couple athletes to the board. Anthony Bowling and Tate Allen here. And Anthony Bowling, we go ahead and scout him. Plus 12 overall, a gem. And Tate Allen, plus 7, another gem. Both these players look like they could be quarterbacks probably. So we're going to go after these guys. We're going to go ahead and advance to Week 9 here. Our offense and defensive coordinators get new levels to level 3. And we have some player news here, some recruit news. Denny Lewis and Greg Gould have both committed to our team. Unfortunately, Patrick Keys has committed to East Carolina, and we have some battles with some other guys. We're going to upgrade the defensive coordinator here with the road closed, and our offensive coordinator with the up-tempo there. We'll upgrade those guys. And we have University of Louisiana Monroe in Week 9 on the road. They are 5-2 this season. We are 2-5, so this should be a pretty tough game for the Georgia State Panthers. If you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.